Hello, everyone, and welcome back to You May Disagree. Today, I'm taking over the microphone again for a topic that is very close to my heart, my top 5 favorite lead vocalists. I'll be honest. Narrowing this list down to just 5 singers was tough. There are so many outstanding voices in music history. Making these cuts nearly drove me crazy. But these 5 are the ones I keep coming back to. Their voices carry emotion, power, and personality in a way that never gets old. For this list, I'm not just ranking technical perfection. I'm ranking the voices that stop me in my tracks. These are the singers whose tone, emotion, power, and personality make a song feel bigger than it already is. As always, this is my personal list. You may disagree, and honestly, that is part of the fun. So let's dive right in. All right, kicking things off at number 5, David Coverdale, the master of that smoky blues rock growl. When you're talking about singers who can fill an arena with pure vocal presence, Coverdale absolutely has to be in that conversation. What I've always loved about his voice is that raspy edge. It doesn't sound polished in a sterile way, it sounds lived in. It has grit, attitude, and that smoky texture that makes Whitesnake feel larger than life. And then there's the range. Go back and listen to classic Whitesnake tracks like Still of the Night and Is This Love? He can start low, controlled, and almost intimate, and then suddenly launch into this huge high register belt that cuts right through the guitars. That mix of control, grit, and confidence is exactly why he lands at number 5 for me. He didn't just sing over the band, he owned the microphone like the whole arena belonged to him. Coming in at number 4, we have a performer whose whole presence felt powered by pure, unfiltered soul, Jeff Healey. Now, a lot of people know Jeff Healey as a guitar wizard, and for good reason. He played that Fender Stratocaster flat across his lap with a technique that almost didn't seem real. But what sometimes gets overlooked is just how powerful he was as a lead vocalist. The thing that pulls me in is that deep, mellow tone. His voice was warm, smooth, and grounded. Listen to songs like Angel Eyes or How Long Can a Man Be Strong? There's this comforting weight in his delivery. He pulls you right into the emotion of the story, but he never sounds like he's trying too hard. And don't let that smooth tone fool you. When the band turned things up on a heavier track like See the Light, Jeff could bring real blues rock fire while still keeping that rich vocal foundation. He didn't need flashy studio tricks. He didn't need to scream over everything. That honest, comforting, deeply authentic voice is exactly why Jeff Healey belongs here at number 4. Sliding into the number 3 spot, it's the star child himself, Paul Stanley. With Kiss, it's easy to get caught up in the makeup, the leather, the fire, the lights, and the giant theatrical spectacle. But if you strip all of that away and just listen to the vocals, Paul Stanley was an absolute powerhouse. What I love about Paul is the authority in his voice. He had that theatrical passion, that big melodic range, and that command that made every song feel larger than life. He wasn't just singing to the people up front. He was projecting all the way to the back of the stadium. Go back and listen to I Still Love You from Creatures of the Night, or the title track from Lick It Up. That soaring belt, the grit, the drama, it's all there. He could hit those huge notes while working a stage like a master showman. Paul didn't just front Kiss. His voice helped define the sound, the scale, and the excitement of the band at its peak. Claiming the number 2 spot, this one feels like pure cinematic magic to me. Marko Saaresto from Poets of the Fall. And if you're not familiar with this incredible alternative rock band from Finland, seriously, give them a listen. What I love about Marko is the way he takes command of a song. His versatility is just unreal. He can start with something soft, beautiful, and deeply melodic, the kind of vocal that pulls you in close. Then just like that, he can shift into a raw, gritty, high-energy rocker and make it feel completely natural. Listen to songs like Carnival of Rust or Locking Up the Sun. His voice has this rich, deep baritone that can sound like velvet one moment and steel the next. He doesn't just sing the lyrics, he performs them. He shifts tone, intensity, and emotion in a way that makes the whole song feel dramatic and alive. That ability to move from beauty to power so effortlessly is exactly why Marko lands at number 2 for me. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, a singer widely known as The Voice, Steve Perry. Steve Perry was the voice behind the soundtrack of my youth. If you grew up in the 80s, you heard him everywhere. And when it comes to tone, emotion, power, and personality, for me, he stands alone at the top of the mountain. What I love about Steve Perry is that he didn't just sing songs. He created moments. His voice was the soaring, emotional center of that powerful Journey sound, wrapped around the music Neil Schon and Jonathan Cain helped build. He had this incredible melodic precision, but he also brought so much soul and heartbreak to every line. Listen to performances like Faithfully and Separate Ways. The range is legendary, of course, but what really sets him apart is the control, the conviction, and the emotion behind every note. He could reach those sky-high moments without sounding strained, and still keep that warm, clean, unmistakable tone. And there it is. My top 5 favorite lead vocalists. Cutting this list down to only 5 was not easy, but from David Coverdale's smoky blues rock growl to Steve Perry's legendary generation-defining voice, these are the singers I keep coming back to. They have the tone, the emotion, and the personality that make a song stay with you long after it ends. But like I always say, you may disagree. And honestly, that's what makes these conversations so much fun. So now I want to hear from you. Which lead singers completely stop you in your tracks? And who would you put in your number 1 spot? Drop your favorites in the comments below. And let's keep the conversation rolling. So, if you enjoyed this video and want more countdowns like this, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.